Stone Ocean is a really good story. I like the endings. The beginning is very nice, seeing all the characters like Anasui, Hermes, and Weather Report finally animated and having actual voices is great. There's a couple problems with the anime, and this is only anime only problems. First off, the release schedule. Netflix releasing it in batches completely butchers completely butchered the ability to just rewatch and edit. Not edit, but rewatch and see everything. Because you couldn't see the entire story all at once. You had to wait. You had to wait at least 9 months in between the first batch. And I don't know the difference between the second and third. But still. Because after one batch would release, you'd watch it in like a day. And then 9 or however many months later, you'd forget about it. And you'd have to rewatch everything, which just made it so unfun. That isn't the only problem. The CG is absolutely horrendous in some scenes. The entire scene, any scene inside of burning down the house with any of the ghost items or anything, they look bad, but that can't be helped. Some scenes are gonna look like that. Especially the Lang Wrangler fight, where he himself is entirely CG. Now, Lang Wrangler does not look good. I'll say that right then and there. He looks horrible. How you can tell that he is clearly 3D against all 2D flat characters. It is annoying and I hate it. David Pro, or whatever company who did the CG, did not make it look good. Most of the CG characters look like a PS2 video game. And that's saying something, because a lot of PS2 video games actually look good. Definitely the best thing to come from Stone Ocean is the ending. What a Wonderful World and the Heaven Land are brilliant. Resetting the universe so you can end the story and create a new one is, I think, a really good idea. And, well, yes, all the characters most of the main characters, except for Emporio, do die and come back and have no idea of each other. They're all destined to become friends. It's very nice, and I do like that. Plus, the ending where it just plays roundabout, but with, like, new stills for each part, is very nice. Personally, I think JoJo Stone Ocean is very good, but could have been a lot better. I think if they would have, skipped out on the CG and instead of doing a batch release, do JoJo Fridays like they used to, Netflix would have gotten a lot more viewers out of Stone Ocean. This is just my hot take. And this is all just an opinion. You're free to disagree with me if you want, but that's just how I feel. And I'm really not excited for how Steel Ball Run is going to happen. If you didn't know, Steel Ball Run is about a horse race across the Americas. And if you also didn't know, horses are extremely expensive to hand animate, which means that they're most likely going to be CG, which is going to be very distracting in most of the stand fights, which some stands may also be CG, which is not going to be a fun view for some people. Because a lot of people, like myself, do not like CG in some situations. If it's a fast-paced fight, CG looks good, but not while animated. CG works good in, like, live action, where it's impossible to do some things. Animation, I think, is better when it's hand-drawn, not CG. Personally, but all of that aside, I think Stone Ocean is possibly one of the best shows I've watched this year. It's definitely not my favorite. My favorite this year is still going to be Chainsaw Man. But yeah, that's just my little opinion on what I think. But yeah, is Stone Ocean good? I'd say yes, but it has its flaws, just like everything else in JoJo's. Thank you for listening. Have a good day, y'all.